How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are with a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. All right. So let's take a look at what happened to AMC on the 1 day. So AMC, not too bad. A lot more consolidation right now. As we know, I'm consolidation, no problem. I do not mind consolidation one bit. All right, so it looks like it was down 0.71% on the day. Not really bothering me at all. And as far as the after hours, it's down 1.20% as well, and that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. We can see, like I said, just consolidation. Let's look at the 5-day and see how it's looking. Obviously, we had our little peak. Let's look at the 1 month and see how that's looking. 1 month looking a little bit better, and we'll see what's happening. Maybe I'm not sure if this would count as a cup and handle. That might be a little bit reaching, but looking pretty good though. Let's see. So yeah, a little more microscopically, I suppose. You know, still good. Here's the deal. I remember when we were at $5, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen? Then we went slowly up 7, 8, and you know what? I saw a post today that really gave me some hope. I saw a few posts, but one of them that really gave me hope. It was someone from, I think, Super Stonk, and it seemed like they were talking to AMC, which I really appreciated, because Super Stonk seems to have, I don't know, there seems to be this strange rivalry between GameStop and AMC that I just don't agree with at all. AMC together strong, and this, I don't like the rivalry, but this person was pretty cool, and they said, AMC, I know it's looking rough right now, but GameStop went from 3 to 4 to 5, 9, 10, 13, 14, 19, back down to 10. It just went all the way up, and it was just bouncing around 14 to 19 to back down to 10, and then it was just back and forth a lot. And then finally they went to 100, and then 200, and then and remember, I think there's something there, that I think that's pretty significant to keep in mind whenever we're holding and it's bouncing all around. The people who were in GameStop early, they went through all of this, and look at them now, just sitting steady at 150. You know what I mean? Like, very steady. Currently around 170, but even then, very, very steady. So I did want to bring that up just so people know, that there's, I believe that there's an end in sight, is what I'll say. Let's say hi to the chat really quick. We'll talk about GameStop, Doge, Bitcoin, see what those crazy things have been doing, and we'll see what else has been going on in the day. All right, Leroy, what is up, my friend? Facebook and Twitch, I love it. Dog, yippee yo, y'all. Okay, I love it. Gerald says, going all in on AMC, selling everything tomorrow morning. Wow, conviction. Absolute conviction. Yeah. I'm personally, I'm all in on AMC. All in. That's where I am. Dog says I'm tapped out on AMC. Yes. Loaded up 3 times. Yeah. Webb says, does anyone else hear water already? Oh, here we go with the dang water. Oh yeah, is my mic working? Okay, I forgot to check. I did a little movement. I'm probably, hopefully I'm not too quiet, but I think that'll eliminate the water sound. Let me know if I'm too quiet, or that might be a little bit better. Yeah, that might be good. All right, let me know how that goes. Let's see. Have a good stream. I'm at dinner having it run for views on YouTube. Dog, that's so cool. Thanks, dog. But hey, yeah, just make sure you're not paying attention, man. Focus on your family, or whoever you're at dinner with. It's just so important, guys. Like, family, and just any kind of community, friendship, all of it is, man, I'm sentimental today, aren't I? Jeez. Anyways, very good to hear, my friend. Very good to hear. Black Udon says, I need another confirmation bias to help me get through the week. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, confirmation bias is definitely what helps get people through the week. And like I said, I mentioned this a little bit yesterday, but just watching some things like The Big Short, things like that, you know, especially The Big Short, you know, without too many spoilers on The Big Short. In case you haven't seen it, first of all, if you haven't seen it, it's fantastic. It's like such a good movie. I watched it again recently, very recently, and I was like, man, this is a good movie. And especially now that you know a little bit more about what's going on, what happened, just knowing a little bit more, especially some of the terms and stuff, and you know, same with like Wall Street, Wolf of Wall Street, that kind of stuff. But The Big Short, you know, no one believed these guys. They were like, you're telling me that the entire economy propped up by these housing securities, they're bad. That's what you're telling me. And they said yes. And they're like, get out of here. This is you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, because they're listening to the news, they're listening to blah blah blah. No one's doing the research. These apes are doing the research. They're looking at stuff. They're digging deep into it. And sometimes we find something that we think is something and it's nothing. But other times, man, I mean, some of the things we found are absolutely shocking. And it seems like it really is something. Now, granted, I'm sure some of the things that we thought were something are going to turn out to be nothing. But either way, we don't have to be right about everything. We just have to be right about the right things. And I think we are right about some of these right things. And that is why I'm so bullish, you know. And yes, fatigue comes and goes, but just I hold so strong in my conviction, because I know the information, I know the data, and it costs me nothing to hold except for my mental health. And as long as I can keep my mental health okay, I think I'll be fine. Ian, what's up? I love your Ian did this this emoji with eye and then the lips and then eye. It reminds me of Real Monsters with the little the monster. Neener says, the longer they drag this out, the more attendees we bring in. Yeah, and that's a good point. A lot of people talk about that. The longer they drag this out, think about how much you've been able to add to your position during this time, right? If it was in January, I mean, you would have been able to, you know, maybe you were in, maybe you weren't in. And then that was it, right? They could have covered it. Who knows how high it would have gone. And now the DD's been done. The shares have been purchased. As many shares has been purchased, you know, as whatever has been. People have added more to their positions, double down, triple down, whatever they've done. Insane. Just like so much stuff. Raphael, hello, hodlers. What's up, Raphael? Grant, hey, what is up, man? Been a while. Hey, y'all. Grant says, let's get a strong finish to the week in AMC tomorrow. Yes, looking for a strong finish. And realistically, you know, my contribution is holding strong. So that's about all I can do. But yeah, I'm not letting go. Drew says, yes, I want dates and times and amounts. JK, I'll effing hold forever at this point. Yeah, and you know, it's a mentality. Absolutely, it's a mentality about holding strong, and that's what I'm doing, holding strong, and that's all I really can do at this point, for sure. AS says, hello to everybody. I don't know why it seems like to be the sentiment of people that today was rough or whatever, but I'm just confident in AMC as I've ever been, and I've been here since January. AMC equals moon equals rocket. Yeah. Here's the deal. It's funny because yesterday, obviously I wasn't really feeling it too much. I was just kind of out of it. I guess, I don't know if it was a long day at work and not enough sleep or what, but today I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling a lot better about everything, a lot more optimistic. I guess I'm always optimistic, but looking good. All right, let's look at this chart over here. Look at a lot of green today. We can see, especially up here, right? Let's take a look at the other stocks. We'll get back to the chat and we'll keep it going. So GameStop was up 0.98% today. In the after hours, up 0.01. So I won't really call that anything right now. Let's look at the 1-day chart here, and as you can see, just up and down. What did AMC look like in comparison? So pretty similar in this little beginning up here, and then the opposite for the rest of the day. So nothing really too similar except for this original run up in the morning. But that's all right. Let's see, GameStop isn't there. Dogecoin, let's look at Dogecoin on the 5 days. So Dogecoin, man, this dip, I saw this dip and I didn't have any cash. I would have 100% purchased this dip if I had a penny, but I didn't. So, and that would have printed. I would have almost doubled my money if I would have been able to hop in here. And I did catch it around 22 cents, I think it was, maybe just 25 cents, somewhere around there. But that's all right. It is the way it is. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin had obviously a similar move, right? Dipped all the way down to 29,000 and recovered. You know, that would have been a good, what was this, 50% gain? Or no, not 50%. This is like less than, this is like, I don't know, 15 to 20% up from this little dip right here. So just random, right? And so this is actually a good point, because some people, most traditional investors, they don't go all in like people have gone in all in on AMC, right? And you know, this is a good reason as to why. If people had the liquidity to put, like, you know, extra cash, or like, you know, I have like however much saved, like not really doing anything, you know, let me get in, let me buy this dip and see if it prints, you know, get in and get out really quick, double my money if I feel like it's going to recover. If you looked at this, you know, and maybe you did see it while it was down, what did you think it was going to do? Me, I was like, this is going to recover 100%. This is going to recover. This is a weird random sell-off that doesn't make any sense, which is why I wanted to buy it, but I just couldn't, because I knew I would have made money if I would have, or I was very strongly convicted that I would have made money if I would have purchased it, but I didn't have the liquidity. And so, but if I would have, I mean, I could have put my money in and pulled it out. Now, granted, that won't always be the case. This is a very rare instance, but I was like, Bitcoin was just touched. Did it ever touch 70? I think it did touch 70, right? So do I think it's going to bounce? Yeah, I do think it's going to bounce. Oh, it touched 64. Okay, my bad. 64. And so, yeah, I did not feel like that was going to be the case, and I'm still very bullish on it, right? I think it'll bounce back. I think right now with Elon's not doing crypto any favors at all, but I think Elon will. He's his own worst enemy, I'm telling you. He had a negative tweet about AMC today. I think he removed it. I couldn't find it again, but if you follow Matt Kors or Trey or anybody, you see them saying, they were like, Elon, this is a bad bet, I guess. Bad bet against AMC. Okay, so we have those. Let's take a look. You guys know I love looking at the tops for the day. Let's take a quick peek, and then we'll look at some of the I'm going to see if there are any new DTC filings, you know, those things, anything new passed, or we'll look at Ortex. We'll look at a few of those things, but you guys know I like to look at these really quick. This stock up 88% on the day. Interesting. Oh, Newegg is up 43% on the day. Very interesting. I don't know if I knew that they were publicly traded. Anything else I recognize in here? I do want to take a quick look at, well, I guess we'll come back to here, but let me take a look at the losers, and then we'll go back to, I want to take a look at Newegg. I want to see how long they've been on here. Dang, lords. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I believe these guys were on the up and up from yesterday. We'll take a look at this one first. I don't think there's anything else I recognize. So I believe these guys had gains for the last 2 days. Yes. Okay, great. So this is what I talk about whenever I talk about opportunity. And, you know, it's just something you have to look out for. So, for example, this stock right here, Lordstown, they were on this list 3 days in a row, I think. No, maybe not 3 days in a row, because this is from 7 to 9. I don't know what percentage that would have been, but what was this, 8 to 10? Maybe they were on 3 days in a row. And so what I look for is these opportunities where a stock is it's been running up. It's going to retrace, and so this is where you look for an opportunity to maybe put a put in or something like that. Very short term put that would print, same week. But the question is, where is the run going to stop? Where is your put going to print? And so I usually look for something like, and the reason, and I mentioned this previously, but the reason I wasn't too excited about any of them is because none of them ran up a lot. Sometimes you will see a stock run up 200%, 100%, whatever in a day. And the next day, it'll be on the biggest loser, or it could be because it'll retrace. And so if it retraces, that is an opportunity to take a position. And so we can see here it ran up and ran up again. And now today, it retraced hard, right? From, kind of hard, from a peak of 1174 down to 910. And so you can see here, you could have gotten an option, went from 11, you could have gotten, or let's look at puts, 11, and then there was all this. So 1050, 10. And usually I like to get it just out of the money. But look, if you would have had an option here saying, you know what, this is probably going to stop running, right? And if it does stop running, this, look, could have really printed you some serious gains if you would have picked up on this. So, just things to think about. So yeah, but that's what I talk about whenever I talk about opportunities, just so people know. Let me get back to the chat. We'll get to the DTC filing, see if anything's due. We'll go through all that good stuff. Gerald the Shiba Kitty says, I'm about to make entire portfolio AMC on this dip. Love it. WebTrip says, what happened on Trey's live feed this morning that confirmed my confirmation bias? I don't know what happened on Trey's feed. I did see something in the AMC stock that I guess I don't know what happened. He spoke to somebody. I think he spoke to Adam Aaron, and then he told something to the chat, and it seemed like they turned on him or something. I don't know what happened, but I'm very curious. If anyone has has an explanation, I'd love to hear it. AS says, and I want, what was the first message? Hello, everybody. Oh, January. Okay. Love it. AS says, and I want to say, especially to the YouTubers, hey, for real, we appreciate you very, very much. Your aces in my book. Thank you. Is it a buy or Corey? You're an MVP in my book. In case anybody's forgot, this is a $30 to $40 stock, post-pandemic play without the squeeze, which is inevitable. So relax and show my peeps, crack open a summer beer and relax. Hey, thank you, AS. I think all the streamers are doing just what we can. I feel like I could probably do a little bit more, but with life and some fatigue that hits me. Obviously I'm sure some people have noticed that I've kind of slowed down on videos, which is just I tell you, take a mental break. Don't watch the stream. Don't watch AMC. Don't watch the chart every 2 seconds. And my way of taking a mental break, instead of canceling the live streams, I just hold off on videos for a little bit. And just to be transparent, I haven't really mentioned this before, but just so you guys know why, if I'm not making videos, I'm just fatigue. Fatigue gets me, and I'm bullish. Nothing has changed, but sometimes I get fatigued. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I appreciate all you guys, tuning in, and hanging out with me. Dang, watching in stereo with the center speaker. Jeez. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Diamond, I'm here just looking in the shadows. Not just from the vaccine. Yeah, Diamond, hang in there, buddy. Yeah, the vaccine. Yeah, the first one, it wasn't too bad for me, honestly. I was one of the lucky ones with the first one. My fiance, she didn't do so well with the first one. She was tired, a lot of fatigue and stuff like that, but she was okay. The second one, that one, I would probably get ready to call in sick the next day, honestly, because that one was rough. I think everyone I've spoken to, that second vaccine, the second shot, really got some people. I went into work, but I had sensitive skin. I really wasn't just feeling it. Johnny says Melvin Capital has not covered short positions, fake news. Right. So people were saying that or I think some news well, let's look at the tweets, because there were a few tweets today that I feel are pretty relevant. Trey was really tweeting today. Oh my gosh, I don't understand this guy. Okay, let's start up here at today. So 6 hours ago. Ooh, I did want to talk about that one because I like that one. So there's the Ortex information. Well, let's read the Ortex information really quick. Ortex AMC update. This was this morning. Estimated short interest in AMC is currently 14.84% of free float, with AMC strong trending. And that's that. Okay, great. Now let's go back over here to some of the information. AMC strong. Great. Okay, so here's a good one. I did like this one. So this is from Christian. I'm not sure who this person is. They say at Trace Trades, we always talk about the failure to delivers, but nobody checked the data. So I did. The SEC pushes these data. Okay, this person, I don't think their native language is English, so just bear with me here. SEC pushes this data, and within the last 12 months, 217 million AMC failure to delivers were created. AMC failure to delivers are 19th most created. This is 1.6% of total AMC volume and is massive. Please make this public. AMC to 100K. All right, so we can take a look here at some of these, and you can see obviously it's in a different language, but you can see AMC and you can see the total number down here. I guess this is total failure to deliver, 217 million shares failure to deliver. Then there was also this one, and so I guess this is I'm not sure what this one is down here, failure to delivers. You can see this one here. And then this one down here is the 19th on the list right here. And this is the total time, total amount. You can see the total failures to deliver here. Just insane, ridiculous. I thought it was very interesting. All right, so, and then there was this one. Okay, deleted previous vote for a huge update. Okay, so voting opens first week of June and ends at announcement of the new proxy July 29th. So it seems like, so AMC will announce what they know on share recount when they mail the proxy for the new meeting, meaning first week of June share count. I think he means if the announcement is on July 29th, June, July. Well, he says first week of June share count. Seems a little backwards, but is that right? Everyone seems to be hyped up about it, but I want to see someone. Adam called Trey. Yeah, I think they were saying that he called. I think they were saying that Trey texted Adam Aaron. I didn't watch it. I think someone said Trey texted Adam Aaron asking him this or something like that, and confirmed it. Something weird like that. But I don't know. This is what Trey is saying. I'm averaging up, but I'm really tempted. Okay, I missed some chats, but I do see here, Drew, or 1 second, let me fix this really quick. 1 second, sorry about this, guys. Bear with me one moment. Oh, snap. I need to click this. 1 second. All right, good to go, good to go. How to fix that? All right, so we're good to go. So good stuff, good stuff. Let's take a look at the chat again. Let's see. If I buy more, I'll be averaging up, but I'm really tempted. You know, Nick, that's a thing that a lot of people bring up. You know, do they want to average up? Is it okay to average up? Is it smart to average up? And, you know, averaging up is actually, it's extremely common. I mean, you know, if you feel like, what do you feel like the stock is going to go to? Do you feel like the stock is going to go to, you know, $20 by the end of the year without a squeeze, $30 to the end of the year without a squeeze, you know? Because remember, and guys, I really think the squeeze is, personally, I'm very bullish on the squeeze, but nothing's promised. Nothing's promised. Nothing's guaranteed. But if you look at the numbers, I mean, you know what you know. You know, you believe what you believe, and I do believe that a squeeze is coming. And so, you know, but if no squeeze happens, you know what I mean? Like, would it be worth it to average, you know, average up to $12, average up to $10? You know, what would your average be? How many shares are you going to add? What would your total average be? Because if your average is going to be still $8, you know, after averaging up, that's a pretty dang good average. That's a very good average to have on this stock. You know, even $10 is probably going to be a fantastic average. And for me, the reason I'm already all in is because I'd rather already be all in than miss it. And that's just my own thought process. Borna, I don't think that is true, but thank you. Johnson, what's up, Captain Cash? Yes, we need to keep buying shares, not options. What happened to DTC 2021 005? Let's take a look at these filings really quick. DTC 2021 005 005. Whoops. I didn't pass it yet, did I? Okay, increase the minimum deposit. So we can take a look over here at the DTC and see if we can find this one, right? So we can go here, we change the DTC, and we can look up 005. So I don't see 005 here just yet. We'll have to see if they had an actual date of approval no later than 20 business days of the proposed rule change. I'm not sure why this one doesn't seem to be approved just yet. When was this one listed? I think this one was the one that had to be re-added because of they had a, what is it called? Had to be re-added because they had the way it was filed was like incorrect, something like that, right? I think there was something like that with this one, that it just wasn't filed properly and they needed to fix the way it was filed, something like that. So, but I'm not sure if this is the exact one, but either way, I mean, hopefully it'll be resolved soon. Everyone has their own recipe of what they think is going to pass before something actually happens. Something interesting that I did notice that someone pointed out, so I don't want to take credit for it. Hey, what's up, Hamza? Guys, if I'm missing you, I'm so sorry. So something that I did want to point out that someone said is the different, and you know, we've talked about this one, how it's like similar to ones that we've already seen, the 801, and it seems like for each different entity, we'll say, the FICC, DTCC, NSCC, that they each are like, it almost seems like they're going through the rounds for like, hey, they're covering this part for them, we need to cover this part for us as well, and like it's like they're all like kind of converging. It's some weird stuff like that, but I thought that was pretty interesting. Shake Superstar. Is this? I don't believe this, but we'll check it. Interesting. 1 hour ago. Okay. I guess this is true. See what happens whenever people troll me and cry wolf? Oh my gosh. Citadel is having some trouble right now. I wonder why that is. Update. Let's see if there's any updates on here. Well, I guess we have an update here. I guess they'll continue to update this. I'm gonna leave this open just in case, and we'll refresh it in like 30 minutes or something, and we'll see if there's another update. Because this is pretty dang interesting. Hopefully this person is out here. Well, we can look at. Is this the person, Mr. Trike? Let's go to Twitter really quick. Okay, this is not going to be very helpful, is it? What the heck, man? Okay, let's show this thread. Is this for the Citadel one? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on here. We're going to continue to monitor this because this is very interesting. Something at the Citadel building just walked by. Oh, God. Oh, this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. That's weird. That's very weird. Huh. Okay, well, we'll continue to check the Reddit post, and we'll see if anything comes of this. This is very interesting. Pulse says, I'm not watching any more videos on this. Nothing personal drive me nuts. Nothing personal drives me nuts when people share their sell limit, number of shares, squeeze dates. So unproductive, I can't even anymore. We all get fed up, man. We all get fed up. I understand, my friend. Sell limit, number of shares, squeeze dates. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it lets you post links, but I found the link for you, my friend. I know I'm super far behind. Scalping. Hey, what's up, Alfred? Alfred says, don't know if you went over this AMC recount. I have shares spread out through 4 brokers. Do I get votes for every one of them? Is it 1 vote per share? So Alfred, that's a great question, right? For me, whenever I was in multiple brokers, I got an email per brokerage, and so that's how it worked for me. So you should get 1 per brokerage, and then you just vote there. And it's not per each share, it's per, like, you know, if I have shares in Fidelity, I'll get an email from Fidelity, and that counts for all my shares, and they kind of say all of these votes, all of these shares go to this, and that's how they do it, from my understanding. Are you in the Discord? Yeah, I'll open the Discord. I'm terrible at being in the Discord. All right, let's see here. What's Olive's screen's bugging out a little? Oh no. Oh yeah, this was yesterday. Okay. Useless. Yeah, I'm in the during live stream thing if you need me. So August says, what do you think about the T+2 thing? Some are saying the failure to delivers need to be paid for tomorrow. Here's the deal, August. This has been those failure to delivers have been supposed to be delivered, or supposed to have been delivered since January, February. I can't recall the first one, but look, it's just kicking the can down the road. That's all that's happening. They're just kicking the can down the road. I think they are going to have to cover, but right now it's just not. They're just failing to deliver those shares, right? Whether they can't find the shares because they naked shorted, whether they're just not wanting to deliver the shares and they'd rather pay the penalty or the fine or whatever is going to happen to them. Because the truth of the matter is nothing happens to them. Maybe they have a small fine, but the repercussions, and we talked about this yesterday, I don't want to get too far into it, but the repercussions are not big enough for them to actually make any kind of moves. They're not big enough. At all. And so once they get once they have bigger repercussions where someone actually goes to jail or the fine is a percentage of whatever they made that they weren't supposed to make, or the fine they can't they're not allowed to trade or something, I don't know. So it has to be a much steeper fine that will actually deter people from doing it, because currently they make $1 million and they're fined 1,000, you know what I mean? Or they fined 100,000 even. They don't care. They don't care. And why would they care? It's sad because I can't even blame them. Can you blame them? If I told you, hey, you're going to make $1 million, but you're going to have to pay me 100,000. All right. So you say, well, okay, is that it? I don't get a strike against me and then 3 strikes I'm out. No. Just don't do it. But if you do it, you just give me 1,000. Okay, well, sure. Like that's what's happening essentially. And then me, I'm getting, do I even care that much? I'm getting paid. So, I really don't even care that much. Not hurting me. So it's just, the system just isn't my favorite. Well, it's just not a good system. Not my favorite, just not a good system. Don G says, bro, when do you think GME will squeeze? Don G, my friend, I can give you a million dates. All I will tell you is, I personally think it will squeeze soon, one day. But realistically, I'm sorry, I can't give you a date. I really don't have any dates. There are things that we're waiting for. We have to wait for the stars to align. The stars are getting closer. We're probably like here. Where's my camera? We're probably here, right? But we need to be perfectly centered and aligned and going through. And until we get that, I don't think we'll squeeze just yet, but maybe there just needs to be the right catalyst. And I can't tell you what that catalyst will be, but there are a lot of them that it could be. There's a lot of different catalysts that it could be. And we just need them to get triggered for like a margin call, for example. And that's what we're waiting for. Whereas Beverly, haven't seen her in a while. I know, I'm sure she'll be back. She's taking a mental break, I'm sure, but she'll be back. I have faith. She's going to be back with a monster play, and she's going to be like, all right, guys, sorry, guys, I've been driving around in my Lambo, still holding, waiting for the squeeze, but, I made Lambo money on other stuff, so we'll see. I'm sorry, Borna, that I didn't believe you. You're right. I have it pulled up right here. Wow is what I'll say. Now, granted, we'll see what actually happens at the end of the day, but this is a very interesting story that I cannot wait for an update on. Even if it's not anything, I'm definitely looking forward to the update. See what happened. Hopefully, I will say, hopefully everyone's like, okay, hopefully it wasn't, nothing bad happened, but. Someone has been in so much contact with or about 005. Yes, I did see that post. Like someone was like spamming the DTC or whatever, or just not spamming, but sending a bunch of emails. And it was just like, but yes, just saying, hey, when is this going to be passed? When is it, guys? They pass when they pass. And what I don't want to do is upset the SEC or any of these entities and say, oh, like, are you guys going to do this? Are you guys going to do this? Because. Could be anything. Kyle says, thanks for helping me through my treadmill run, man. Hey, no problem. You know what I mean? A little bit of I don't want to call it news, but a little bit of information maybe. and we'll see. Sorry, Borna. Oh, we upset Borna. I apologize, Borna. I didn't mean to troll you or anything. Diamond. Oh gosh, I'm not even gonna read it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Week. Or apparently it keeps getting deleted. Oh, it keeps getting deleted. Oh, that's weird. Wait, so what happened? So Simon, not really clear what happened yet. Looks like the OP has been doing updates. Says something happened inside of the HQ and they closed the whole street because of it. What happened? I don't know. And so I think someone said, yeah, someone could have like fallen or something and gotten hurt, stuck in an elevator. Could be a plethora of things. I mean, you know, it could be as simple as, you know, elevator's not moving, so we need to call in everybody just in case, and that it could be that simple, or it could actually be something, you know, legitimate. Hard to say. What I'm afraid of, oh gosh, I don't even want to say it, is an ape called, or somebody called in some kind of, I don't even want to say bomb threat or something like that. That's my biggest fear. Like, please, guys, like, don't dance is what I'll say. So please, just like, hopefully that's not the case. That'll be the worst thing ever. But who knows what happened? Hopefully that's not it, but I get worried. Robert says AMC in the house, love the DD. Hey, thank you, Robert. I'm trying, my friend. Not been doing so well lately, but hopefully that'll be turned around. Simon says, "Oh, the hedge is getting arrested." Also, what's up, man? How was your day? My day wasn't too bad. You know, obviously just working, just nonstop, just going all day. But it is what it is. Any thoughts on ICC? Gosh dang it. All of these. ICC 2021-009. I'm not even familiar with ICC 2021-009. Let's take a look and see if I can get this pulled up really quick. Gosh. I want to find the... can I go here? Oh, dang. We'll go back. We'll go here, and then we'll go maybe here. Dang. All right, let's try again. So 009, when was this published? April 8th. Was it just cleared? So I can check here, and I can go into, I can do, oh no, I changed this one, DTC to ICC. Oh, that one didn't work, because it works if you do it to like NYSE. See, like the other things pull up, DTC, but unfortunately ICC is not pulling up. I wonder if it's maybe I can do IC. No, that doesn't make any sense. All right, well, let's continue and see if I can find anything about this rule. The purpose. So in its filing with the commission, the ICC statements concerning the purpose of the basis, okay, for security swap based submission or advance notice and discussion, any comments it received on the proposed rule change, securities-based swap submission or advance notice. The text of these statements may be examined. All right, the purpose. So here's the purpose right here. The purpose is ICC proposes revising the risk parameter setting. Ooh, I like that a lot. The risk parameter setting and review policy, which describes the process of setting and reviewing the risk management model core parameters and the performance sensitivity analysis related to certain parameter setting. So essentially, guys, it's like the parameters. Are you in the parameter, outside of the parameters for risk and I guess review policy about how it's going to review things. This is pretty dang legit. I wonder if this is actually was this approved or something? Anyone having it? Elon is bad luck. Yeah, Ginger. It was, yikes, unfortunate. Robert says AMC getting some exposure from one of the richest men in the world. The only thing is Elon, he said it was a picture of an old broken down movie theater, and he said, I bet you this is what movie theaters look like these days, which is not a bullish sentiment for for AMC. Meanwhile, you know, Doge could be, Doge was literally tumbling, and Bitcoin, everything was tumbling, and he says Tesla has diamond hands, and it's like, well, great. You know, meanwhile, AMC moves up and he sends that. So unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. Kicking the can, gotcha. Kind of what I figured. Want to see what you thought. Hey, no problem, August. And sorry I'm so behind in the chat, guys, but you guys know I like to get to every single freaking person, or as many as I can at least, to get everything answered. So true. Oh, so true. How says, I hate people keep mentioning, or hey, how people keep mentioning June 2nd like it's the day of the squeeze. I don't think it will matter much since it can't expose anything like failure to deliver and fake shares. Yeah, I mean, guys, it could be anything. There could be any kind of catalyst that could happen that would make that could make some kind of movement. So many different kinds of catalysts. Barry says the recount will prove naked shorting. No, then the FBI comes in play, right? So it's hard to say what the recount will exactly do. If anyone has an answer on this, I'd love to know. But realistically, the recount is going to be able to give information into how many people are holding. And realistically, whenever those shares are reported, it should say how many shares are, how many votes there are, right? So for example, if there are 600 million votes and there's only 400 million shares, 417 million shares, then something's not right. Something doesn't make sense, right? Something doesn't add up. And then now at that point, I don't know what happens, right? So let's say they do get 600,000 or whatever it would be, and then there's only 417 million shares, or probably higher now with the additional shares released. Then why aren't things adding up? So do they tell the SEC or the DTC or whoever it would be, and they would look into it? Would they do a recall of all the shares and everyone would have to cover, force a squeeze? Just so many different questions as to what would happen. If anybody has an answer, I'd love to hear what you have to say. But unfortunately, I don't have any specific answer. But I'm not sure if this would cover the failure to delivers either, or if that's under a different segment that is. I'm not sure if that would count for the failure to delivers. Just so many different dang questions. So one day, yes, sorry, why? Let's see. I heard we hold 62% of the shares as retailers. So Robert, we can kind of take a look at this, right? We can take a look at, I'm not sure if this is actually updated, but Market Beat, AMC. If you look at Market Beat, and we can get a rough estimate here, right? We can see institution ownership. I think this has changed. I don't know why this isn't updated, even though all of these are updated, right? We can see who added their positions, people have added their positions, yada yada. I wonder if Citadel shows on here. Citadel. No, they're not showing on here. We can go over to Fintel. Actually, I do have Fintel pulled up over here, and we go to AMC. We can look at the ownership, and then we can look at institutional ownership. And let's say institutional ownership is 26.92%, right? And that might be the more updated one, because they do have the updated information down here with who's purchased and all this good stuff. No huge whales, maybe Jane Street a little bit. Oh, that's a put. Never mind. Anyways, so we can see here. So if we have 100%, we can kind of do the math here, right? And this is just easy stuff that you can kind of take a look at. So if this is accurate, 100% minus 26.92, so 73% you could say that the apes own, and so that's something to consider if this number is actually accurate, which it may be. It seems to be relatively accurate, but man, Fintel, I don't know, some rough stuff. Diamond stays true to, I'm telling you, the squeeze will happen on a Tuesday. Not sure which one, but a Tuesday. There you go. You guys heard it here first. Hey, what's up, Serene? James says if AMC falls under 10 tomorrow, prepare for fireworks. If it doesn't, it's going to be lame. All right. Raphael says we need a rally for the diamond. We'll call them hands instead of what you said. Robert says I doubt we'll see $10. We are making the high highs, lower lows. Check out Yahoo Finance and check for yourself. So this is a good point. But Robert, I think what people are saying is, based on what they saw based on what people have been seeing for the Tesla squeeze, right? What's been going on with Tesla? It does look like, based on what we've been seeing with Tesla, it does look like these shares are going to drop. Or, well, we can look at the VW squeeze in a chart. I don't know what I'm trying. VW squeeze. What people say whenever they say it's going to dip. And you can see that right here. So if we look at this chart right here, you can see how it dipped all the way back down. There was a lot of progress. So theoretically for us, it would be around $5. If it dipped all the way down to $5, that could be the slingshot to the moon. And this is what a lot of people believe, or, a good amount of people, just based on what we've seen previously. Now, it could happen this way, could not happen this way. I could see something like this happening in case there's one final short ladder push where they would try to drive the price down as far as possible. This way, when they start covering, they start at a lower amount rather than starting at $12 right now currently, right? Instead of starting at $12, they bring it down as low as they possibly can, just tank it. So to shake paper hands, get people out, and trigger stop losses, and then on top of that, they want to start covering at $5. They don't want to start covering at $12. And so that's why one of the theories is this way. Someone jumped out the window. I don't know if this is true or not. But I guess we'll wait on an update from something, or if anybody's watching the news, anybody has an update or can confirm, dang, if that's true. Dr. Caleb says there was a thread on the Wall Street. Oh, there was a thread in the Wall Street bets. Okay. Last week, there was a group of people throwing garbage recycling bin in the street, attacking people on the cars on Franklin. Oh, okay. So maybe something like that. Yeah. Oh gosh. That's yeah. It could be something rough. Yeah, it's difficult to say at this point. Fire alarm goes off. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Oh gosh, Diamond says I'm working by Citadel headquarters next week. Might go in and mess up their floor. Is what I'll say. Is next week no dark pool? Sam, I'm not gonna lie to you, my friend. I haven't heard much about the dark pools. I think someone was trying to mention it earlier, but I missed the chat. If anyone has any information on the dark pools or something, I'm not too sure. Okay, Borna says update news. There was a suspicious package reported. Cops are not. All right. I think we're back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. I guess it shut down. I don't know what the heck happened. Let's see. You have to understand his cryptic messages. Oh, for Elon. Randy says squeeze will happen when the first medium CO is margin called. All right. Buying and holding the sips. Man, the dips. Okay, thanks. Have a nice day. Corey, can you check FINRA new OTC non-ATS data detail from May? Check FINRA new OTC non-ATS. How? I'm not sure how to check that, my friend. FINRA new OTC non-ATS data detail. I don't think I don't know how to check that. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Dog, I don't think you missed anything, my friend. Oh, May 20th. Okay. Is this for the... I was looking at the wrong one for this one. April 8th is the May 20th one. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's see if I can find the new one then. When's this? When is this? Redacted. Entire page is redacted. What is this one? May... Is this what you're talking about? May 10th? May 20th? I'm trying to find the actual like site. You know how we find like these filings and stuff, or like this one over here, like this, but I can't find the actual ones. Oh gosh, rules. SRO, does this bring me anywhere? Is this gonna work? No, let's see. I'm trying to find it. Let me see if I can find the rulemaking index. Rulemaking index? I just don't know where to find these. All rulemaking complete. Who is this? Just bear with me here. I'm gonna see if I can find the actual the filings, but I need to be able to find the filings here. Here's DTC. I just can't seem to find it. If somebody wants to send me a link in the Discord in the during live stream chat, that'd be perfect. We'll leave Ortex up. Oh yeah, let's pull up Ortex really quick, and I'll leave this up really quick while we take a look. Short interest. Info utilization still 97.24. I mean, just everything looks so dang good here. Gurley says, I'm planning on dropping another $500 tomorrow. Open, do you expect a dip or wait? Let's see. So I would play this one kind of closely, right? And so, and the reason I say that is because we do have this level of support that we've been pretty much respecting. Obviously, we broke through it a little bit. It was like a false break though, and we're just respecting this level of support. As you can see though, it keeps bouncing, and now we're gonna see another bounce. So what you're gonna wait for, what I would probably wait for, is see if we bounce here, right? If we bounce, then it might be a good entry point, but you know, just know that we might break through. So what you may want to do is do like 25% or something like that, if you know. And again, not advice, but just some theory crafting for you, right? So if you wanted to, look for a bounce, if you break through though, you'll have to see if we bounce back like this one did, and then we'll retest here. And if we break through, then maybe you want to take a position at that point because it's looking pretty bullish. Or what you could do is you can see if it rejects whenever it tests here and bounce back down, and then you can look for an entry at a lower point. So those are kind of your different options, but I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced again at around that 1220 mark. Oh, thank you, Diamond. Diamond's gonna check the local news. Someone said it was a mentally ill person making gun threats and assaulting people. Oh gosh, dang. So James says, let's not forget Citadel shares that they bought to settle tomorrow. They will use to drive it down. So realistically, we did talk about that, right? We looked at their shares that they purchased, and here's the deal: they purchased less than 1 million shares. Like, I think it was like 700,000 shares, something like that, right? And realistically, I'm not worried about 700,000 shares because today alone was 61 million. And so it really isn't much. If we go back a few days ago, this one right here, I think was like, let's look at the 1 day. No, let's do here the day candles. And if we look at the day candles, let's go to today. And if we go to today, we can see, let's see, yesterday was, what was the volume? 88 million. The day before, 170 million. And then the day before, just stuff like that. So realistically, it's always been over 100 million. Today was extremely, extremely low with 61 million. Okay. And so if we were to go back to let's look at the, let's look at the 5 day and go backwards a little bit to a few days ago, whenever it was 170 million, right? I do anticipate that we'll see well over, that amount whenever there's some crazy price action. So let's say it's running, there's 200 million or something, or let's say like this, 170 million approximately. So a candle like that, for 700,000 shares, whatever, let's call it 800,000. This is at 880. This is 800,000, almost 900,000, right? And if you look at it at a red candle, I mean, let's put it this way: this is a 1.7 million red candle right here. You know what I mean? Like, this is a 2 million red candle, and it really isn't much. So imagine half of this. As a red candle. Imagine one of these candles right here. Any one of these candles could be Citadel dropping all their shares. That's what you get. So I'm really not too worried about it. Obviously, I think it would probably have, if they all dropped it all at one time, a huge sell. It might look a little something like this then. This is 4 million and then 5 million. So this is almost 10 million here. It's 9.5 million. And they don't even have this much. So I'm really not worried about them trying to dump their shares and scare us all. Now, granted, maybe they have the high frequency trading where they can trade it back and forth, and maybe it'll drop it, like I said, probably from all the way up here to all the way down here. But even then, I think people would buy the dip. I don't know. People would look for an entry there. Johnny says, so the people shorting AMC stock, bought stock. Yeah, so or that's what people are saying. So people are saying they bought it I think they bought it to hedge their bet. And I talked about this before. I thought they were going to buy it to hedge their bet. People were speculating that they're going to buy it to trigger a mass sell-off and scare everyone and this and that. But I don't think they purchased enough shares to do that. And that's really what I think. I mean, maybe there's a smart way that they can trade it that will affect the price action pretty harshly. But, based on these candles and stuff, I don't see it really having too crazy an effect. What I would be curious is, I guess what they're going to do with it. Now, what I think is what they might be doing is trying to kind of hedge their bet. While I don't think it's really going to make too much of a dent of what they'd be doing with those shares. But if they start covering and then they're making some money, you know what I mean? Their losses are going to be limited as to what they can what they can lose, but their losses, but their gains are also extremely limited as well. If they're basically just funneling, money into their own stuff while covering the shares. But either way, I don't think that it might. We'll put it this way though: it might save them from bankruptcy, but they're not going to make any money on the transaction. Is what I'll say. They'll definitely be losing a lot of money. And that's if they hold on to the shares. If they do try to sell those shares and then force a dip and it doesn't work, and that stock keeps going up, their losses are unlimited. The stock can go as high as it can, right? So definitely keep that in mind. They use the shares to drive the price down. Yeah, they could try. Ant says, June 2nd, do we know share count or July? Trey's tweet was a little bit confusing for me. Trey did say, let's go back over here a little bit. Trey did say, so voting opens on the first week. So announcement of new proxy, July 29th. AMC will announce what they know on share recount when they mail the proxy for the new meeting. So Trey is saying, meaning first week of June share count. So hard to say because it's obviously June, July, and then August. So June, first week of June share count, and then this is the proxy. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but I'm a little confused by this. Either way, well, I'll tell you what, I'll call it August for me, and I'll be happy if anything happens sooner. John says, wow, I didn't know they could have long and short positions. Yeah, and realistically, just hedging their bet to try to lose less money, try to make it less risky. But I think they're done for. But like I said, maybe they won't go bankrupt, but we'll see. Robert says, diamond hands on AMC. Absolutely. Hal says, I can't send link in chat. No, Hal, unfortunately not. I don't know. This is just YouTube rule, not my rule, I guess. So feel free to send it to me on in Discord. You can send it, and I have a specific chat just for the live stream. In the Discord. August says, chill the stream in the community. Great content core. Hey, thank you so much, August. I appreciate that. Let's see. Steven says, if it drops as they sell more, they'll tank it. I'll drop more dollars. Yeah, buy the dip. I think people will buy the dip. I'm really not too worried about those little bit of shares. Man, it looks like we have a lot of people in Chicago. Cool. Is the squeeze going to squeeze Jason? I'm bullish, my friend. I think the squeeze is going to squeeze, in my personal opinion, though. I'm not falling for it. Man, I guess the meetup is going to be in Chicago to meet everybody. This is crazy. Hey, no problem, girly. Always, yeah, staggered purchasing. Yeah. So that could be very useful. I'm so behind in the chat. I helped you like a long time ago. I'm just reading it, but yeah, hopefully that helps you, girly. Good luck in your taking your position. Yeah, some people do like 25%, 25%. They can average up or down, but either way, kind of getting a medium of where they entered. Let me for a beer sometimes. Dang. What we'll just set up a meetup for the Chicago people. I'll hop on Zoom or something, you know what I mean? Somebody can hop on FaceTime and just hang out or something. I don't know. This is crazy how many people are in Chicago. Wendy says, if every retail investor here bought about one share a day, we would break them. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Is that the amount? Okay. So that's a good. So James says, Corey, it's not the amount that they purchased, because I said they purchased around 800,000, whatever. or under 800,000, I should say. It's the fact that they bought themselves some sell walls. So that's a great point. He says it's a really smart play from the hedgies. So that's a good point. So they can set sell walls on those places, and then people would really have to eat up those shares. So, if they put a 50K or 100K sell wall somewhere, that could be a pain in the butt to eat through. So that's a great point. Thank you. That's a great point. Google, oh, here we go. How it has instructions for me. Explicit instructions. Let's take a look. Google, FINRA, OTC. Scroll down to OTC data. All right, let's see. We're following these instructions to the T, my friend. To the T. Okay, scroll down to OTC data. Transparency data? Oh, dang. Now I messed up. Okay, OTC data. OTC, there's a few OTC datas, my friend. I think it was supposed to be the other one. OTC issue data. Issue data, issue. Top right, click OTC issue data. Okay, don't see issue data. Maybe wrong link. Maybe it's this one. Issue data. Oh my gosh. Scroll down to OTC data. OTC data. Okay. We have this option here. OTC data. I don't know, my friend. I don't think this is working. And click on monthly. All right, we'll try again. We'll try again in a second. Isn't big enough to much for move, but sell walls. Yep, smart moves on the sell walls. I agree. No one on AMC is going to admit it's a smart move for the hedgies. Yeah, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If people agree on anything, it's that the hedgies, they're greedy. They may do some questionable things, but I don't think they're dumb. I don't think anyone really thinks that they're dumb. No one thinks that they're fools. So if they did something, they're planning on doing something with it, 100%, right? Why would they purchase those shares? So whether they're hedging their bet, they're going to do those sell walls, which is actually, honestly, probably better than hedging their bet. Or maybe it might be better than hedging their bet, but some very great points. Crucial says, hey, what's up? Crucial Capasa, what's up on Facebook? It says, portray, we're gonna be strong. Yeah, yeah, it's rough. I feel bad. Trey's a good guy. I mean, dang, just be nice to him. Yep. Lurking says, in the first week of June, the proxy will be sent out to the proxy. I think it's the proxy will be sent out to shareholders of record on June 2nd. At the same time, when the proxy is sent out, the recount results. Oh, so June 2nd. Okay. Oh, so it is June 2nd. Okay, so June 2nd. Looking forward to that. Now, again, the freaking dates. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Here's the deal. June 2nd sounds cool. All right. If it doesn't happen June 2nd, no problem. I'll hold until July 2nd and then August 2nd. And you know what I mean? Like, that's why, it's a lifestyle. Holding is a lifestyle, if you're just gonna, I don't know, like, what are you gonna freaking do? Holding is a lifestyle. I hold and I drink some water. Cheers. Let's meet up at Corey's wedding. My friend, I don't think there will be a wedding. It is going to be an elopement. A good old elopement. Yes. Oh gosh. So Diamond says, so there was a man with an assault rifle that assaulted 2 women and robbed a store. Okay, so I'm guessing it was nearby, not necessarily at Citadel. Definitely unfortunate for everything going on with that Citadel building. Honestly, you know, for the employees of Citadel who truly have, maybe not done anything wrong and stuff, these guys, hopefully they're not getting beat down too hard. I feel bad for some employees. You have to keep in mind, could you leave your job today, like even if you hated it or whatever, and just go somewhere else and just start working somewhere else? It sounds that easy, even for ethical reasons. It sounds that easy, but is it that easy? So hopefully the employees there that are just I don't know. It's sad. Hopefully there was maybe, here's the deal though. If I was one of their employees and they're like, oh, the SEC is giving, they just gave someone, what was it, $8 million? Like giving millions of dollars for someone to whistleblow, that's all I'll say. But I guess if you don't have, if you're not high enough clearance or whatever, if you don't have the right information, then maybe not the best move. Okay, so Robert saw the trade video. He texted Adam Aaron live from AMC, and they said June 2nd. Okay, great. Click on the first thing. Okay, here we go. I know. Hey, you got to break it down for me. Smooth brain. All right, I got you, Hal. So click on the first link. Okay, first link. Let me go back to your instructions. Okay, scroll down. Okay, first link. Click on the top right, OTC issue data. Top right. Son of a gun. Data. Top right, data. Click on monthly. Dude. So what I do is I control F. And so I'm going to control F and I'm going to look for it. But there's nothing here that says top right, OTC issue. Okay, let's try issue data. Okay, let's search monthly. Monthly. Okay. Oh, no, it's going to be in the side somewhere. All right, we'll try again in a second, my friend. Third time's the charm. We'll get caught back up. Recount. Let's see. James says, I'm not an AMC hater. No one can predict anything. I'm very old. I'm very older. I think I'm older than most of you is what you're trying to say. Could be my kids. Oh, I'm very old. Most of you could be my kids. Okay, gotcha. Reading is hard. Just hold and chill. It's 2021. You're gonna get alerted when it happens. This is true. Smooth, what is up, Smooth? Smooth says, as Corey, did you see that Citadel was surrounded? Yeah, so we talked about that a little bit. Looks like it wasn't related directly to Citadel, but still, what a story, What a story. Hopefully those people are okay. Seems like someone got robbed or a store got robbed. 2 people were assaulted or whatever. So hopefully everyone's like okay and stuff. But definitely interesting timing. I wonder if this has been updated or removed. Oh, where'd OP go? Dang, this thing really blew up. So yeah, Kyle, what is up? All right, hey, what's up? So how's AMC looking for tomorrow? in your non-financial advice opinion. You know what it is, Kyle. So AMC, here's the deal. AMC is going where it's going. I did say it a little bit earlier. Right now we're kind of bouncing, right? We're testing. Does look like we do have a solid level of resistance though around. Let me see if I can find a point that I like. Sorry about that sound. The sound was probably disgusting. Level of resistance, kind of testing it. I'll put it around here. I'll take that. I'll put it around here. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so level of resistance, we have 1 top, 2 top, false break here, 3 top, I'll call it. So right now we're in a little battle. We're gonna see where we're gonna hit. Looks like you could even say we're in a little squeeze down as well, right? So let's zoom out a little bit so I can get it a little more macroscopically. Let's look at the 5-day. Can I put it on the one month really quick? Just so I can get a few extra days in here. Maybe not. All right, we'll go a little more microscopically and take a look how we're squeezing down, right? What was I on? The 1 month? I was gonna say, you know, we're gonna squeeze down into here, but you know what? I'm not gonna draw that. We'll look at the 1 day. What was it? The 5-day? Oh, we're super microscopic in here. So currently, within the last 2 days, this is a very microscopic trend that we're in, right? So we're kind of battling this level of resistance as well as this level of support. So I think we're going to continue to bounce in here, and we're looking for a break. And you know, we did have a false break here, but we need to break out through here. If we break out through here again, we could be looking at another test of 1450. And if we get another test of 1450, there might be a little bit of support and resistance. You know, you can see this right here, right? We have the head, shoulder. That looks pretty familiar, right? But you can see here, there's like these levels of support and resistance, these levels of support and resistance, and then we're down here. So once we break through here, you know, we're going to have some stuff around, we'll call it 1350, sure, and then maybe around $14 even, and then 1450. So realistically, at each of the 50s, we're going to have little challenges. And if we can break through, hopefully we can break through strong, right? You can see here, it kind of consolidated for a day or two, broke through, broke back down, consolidated for a day or two, and then back down. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. This is what I'm seeing personally. I'm not sure if anyone else is kind of in the same boat as me, but this is you know, you can see it for yourself, right? You can kind of see how it lined up here. These line up over here from this side and this side. So I'm looking for a breakthrough. Something's got to give. Now, which way is it going to give? Robert says, I saw sell walls for 26,000 at 12.28 a share, and we crushed right through it. Right. So sometimes we crush through those, right? On a high volume day, it can crush through it. And so, you know, and especially, you know, if let's say you're about to add your position, you see a sell wall, people, I don't know, maybe people will add to the sell wall, they'll buy right at the sell wall, and try to get in, you know, try to clear it out. House says we can rent out AMC theaters for Corey's wedding. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. Smooth says, what's going on next week? Heard it's big. You know, people are saying a lot of big things about early next week. So from my understanding, it is T plus 21 and T plus 35. Basically, they're saying that, but I don't know. I can't recall what the T plus 21, T plus 35 are actually for. But people are saying that shares are going to have to get purchased. People, here's the deal. There's always a catalyst for, and I'm not trying to shill anyone or anything, but just there's always a catalyst, you know, for each week. And here's the deal. I'm freaking bullish. I hope that one of these catalysts actually is it. But as we can see, you know, how many catalysts have we had? Have we said, oh, it's going to be the failure to delivers. It's going to be, we have to close. It's going to be the options. We have to close over 801. It's going to be this. And so, while here's the deal, I think they all add up. I think they're all a combination, right, of good things. But we got fake Trey. You know, I just want, I don't want anyone's expectations to be unrealistic, but I just want to keep people down to earth, because my worst fear is someone's gonna get so fatigued and just be done. You know what I mean? That's what I don't want. Isaac says AMC to the moon. I love it. exactly what they want to do. Slow momentum. It's a good point. Yeah, with those sell walls, that's exactly what they can do, right? Slow momentum. Robert says, if they don't have enough shares, they're going to pay up. Pay up they shall, my friend. I believe it. Fake trade in the chat. Sorry, stream failure, man. No, that's fake trade. Don't believe it. People really think it's dang real trade. What the heck? People are getting hyped up. We're saying we finished high school. That's good though. I got you, James. James says, over 70. We finished high school. Went to war, but so my grammar is poor, but my math is good. That should be on a shirt or something. I mean, that's the greatest thing. My math is poor. I mean, my grammar is poor. My math is good. Sounds like something like that would have been in, you know, one of those iconic movies of like, what was the one, the Alan Turing, the, what is it called? Dang, now I gotta look it up really quick. Turing movie. The Imitation Game, like something that would have been in this movie, like, you know, I may not, or like something in A Beautiful Mind or something. That's what it sounds like, that kind of quote. That's a good one. Robert says, keep looking. We're holding fake. We holding fake tray. Okay. Galaxy loves fake tray. Galaxy really loves this fake tray. Harry says, have you let's see, have you had a chance to look at the SEC document I told you about? It was the SEC failure is an option 2006. Harry, I'm not gonna lie to you, my friend. I have not looked at the document. I know the document you're talking about. I think I have it saved in a special file, in a very special place, but I have not actually looked at it yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, but if it's something you want to present, you know, I mean, I'd love to have one of the freaking apes on the show, you know, one of you guys, a crew member on the dang show, and that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. If you know about it, you feel comfortable, you want to talk about it, I would love to have someone on here talking about it and going through it. That'd be awesome. Ian says 8 members of my family are in AMC. Dang. Yeah. Meanwhile, my family, they absolutely support me. But I want them to make their own decision. I don't want to force anyone into AMC. You know, just in case. But no, not just in case. But I don't know. They're, you know, just in case they have a financial situation that's different than mine. But it is what it is. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this one more time. Click OTC data. Then OTC issue data. Okay, let's go back. Okay, OTC data. Then click. Where'd it go? Okay, then OTC data. Okay, OTC issue data. The thing is, there's no OTC issue data. OTC data. Here we go. I agree. Issue data. Oh, we're in, baby. We're in AMC. Let's see if we can find this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, M, A, M, D, AMC. Where were you at, my friend? Where's AMC at? How? We're so close, my friend. Wait, is that really Matt Kors? No, that's the real Matt Kors. Is that real Matt Kors? Matt Kors. How does he spell his name in YouTube? Oh no, he would have been verified, right? How do you spell Matt Kors? Oh, whoops. M-A-T-T. Oh yeah, I guess he would have been verified. Tricky. Tricky. Dang, lame. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. So, well, Gorilla, let me ask you this. Gorilla says, could Citadel be attempting to steal voting power with synthetic shares? I mean, what are they going to vote on that would affect the squeeze or anything, right? I don't think there's anything they can do with the voting that would affect anything. What are they going to do? Not give the CEO their compensation increases or whatever? Or like, the members of the board? I mean, I don't think there's anything they can do unless they have a mole in there that they're going to vote into power or something like that. I don't know. But no, I don't think they can do anything with those synthetic shares. Man, why are the shills in here? Jeez. Gosh, we got fake people. So many fake people. It's ridiculous. Hey, what's up, CT? Not anymore. It's like Whack-A-Bot. Oh my gosh. I don't know who does. This is obviously one person, right? One person logging in and all their different browsers or something, just spamming. Gosh, there's an attack. How do you misspell Matt Kors? How do you spell? I know. His name always freaking trips me up, and it makes me so mad because it's like it's all right, but it's such a pain. Fake Jackson Hunter. I'm not selling. Let's see. Harry says, I was hoping for a second opinion because from what I take away from the doc gives you formulas to turn failure to deliver into something else and leverage that debt into making shares. Oh, Harry, I see what you're saying. Good point. Either way, here's the deal. Like, make shares. Failure to delivers. We have there was a person that came on and did DD about the failure to delivers, and or was it the failure to delivers or the deep in the money option? I can't recall which it was. Well, I know they did deep in the money options, but I can't recall if I had somebody on for for failure to delivers. But what I do know is I don't know. The question is it gonna? That's a good point. I'm not sure what I want to say with that, but very interesting. Let's see. Bots are because they triggered specific words. See my earlier message to trigger words. Oh, I think I missed that. Let's see. Episode do I? Where's the bots? Bots. Yeah, I think I missed your chat, but I got you. Let's see. Ape app every time swings on. Too lazy. On the real magic still. Oh my gosh, you guys are too silly. All right, so let's continue over here. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? Waiting on those, waiting on that, waiting on this. Checking this really quick. Excellent. It's going back down, it's going back down. Ah, Diamond figured out a trick. Oh, Neotendo says these bots need to take a shield pill. Ayy. I love it. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So before war, oh, okay, here we go. We get into the good stuff here. So before a war, one of the final things both sides tried to do was cut off the other members' communication. I hear Facebook shut down a bunch of AMC groups today. Citadel owns a lot of Facebook shares. Wonder. CT dropping the knowledge, right? Like, yeah, so I heard a little bit about this. I'm not too, as you guys know, I'm at work all freaking day. I don't have time to like look into every single little thing that happened, but I did see a little bit about the AMC groups being shut down on Facebook. Now, this is true. This is very shocking, right? Like, gosh dang it. Freaking Facebook can house, all of, they house who they house, and you can fill that in with whoever you think it is. And meanwhile, the apes are just chatting. They like people. There's a group of people that like a stock. They like talking about it. They like looking at it. They like looking at the numbers. I don't understand how people do that. CT says, tell Diamond to stop shilling the shills and stuff. Thank you for the super chat, CT. Marissa says, Diamond, they ain't going to send super chats that cost money. They know the information isn't worth wasting. It would be stupid. Yeah. Gorilla says, is there any reason you refuse to... Gorilla, I don't know. I'm as square as they... That's not square. I'm as square as they come. So I'll put it that way. Marissa says, yes, I was in that Facebook group. There was like 20,000 and they just disbanded it. What? That's crazy. Diamond says, don't tell me what to do. CT. Thank you, Diamond. Let's see. Rawal says AMC going $12 squeeze. AMC going $12 squeeze. All right. Cool. Harry says, okay. Okay. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate you, Harry. I'm sorry I haven't looked into it, my friend, but I appreciate you bearing with me here. So Harry says, as far as like it goes, it could go something like this. So failure to delivers goes into puts. Beep in the money calls. Failure to deliver. Puts and on and on. Beeps in the money. Failure to deliver calls. Deep in the money calls. I wonder if that's what the DD was kind of talking about a little bit. And then Lee with the super chat says, I like turtles. Lee likes turtles. You heard it here first. Diamond thinks the squeeze is going to happen on Tuesday. Lee likes turtles. That's it, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We're out of here. All right, so let's continue over here. Dang, I can't believe they shut it down with 20,000 freaking apes in there. That's messed up. That is so lame. Black Udon says, Shilly bots, tricks are for kids. I feel like there's another opportunity in there. I like that one, but I feel like there's one more opportunity in there. There's something else in there with the tricks part. Tricks are for kids. Stocks are for kids. No, so surely something else in there. Let's see. AMC. Did I mention AMC? Robert, I think you said it all, my friend. I think you said it all. Facebook just needs to be shut down, to be honest. I mean, gosh. Humza says, I'm going to get a jetpack. No Lamborghini for me. Dang, that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? CT says, well played, Diamond. Well played. Diamond Dave. What's up, Diamond Dave? Now we got Diamond Backhand, Diamond Dave coming at you. Marissa says, I hate the Facebook group was shut down. There was, oh, did I already read that? Yeah, that's freaking lame. I can't believe they shut down with that many people. The better we can predict human behavior, the more we can find the inefficiencies in the market. And on top of that, they have all of Robinhood's data that they get sold to them, and who knows what else they have from other brokerages. It's like, who else is selling the data? You know, SoFi, Cash App. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, for example, Webull. Who knows who's being sold to? Gosh. Then Kenny holds Facebook and Google. Yeah, I saw that one. Marissa, yes, we did mention that there were cops out and firefighters outside of the Citadel. Apparently, it really didn't have anything to do with Citadel itself, but you know, what a wow, you know, who'd have thought? What a day. Numbers don't add up for AMC. This is what Sean says. 100K is the dang floor. You know, that's what I say. Infinite cash loop as long as they have cash. Gosh. Marissa says, I see some evidence pointing toward Tuesday and Wednesday too. Okay. Leroy Jenkins. Oh my gosh, Lee. Why did that one pop up? Did that one pop up? Hello? All right, hopefully that'll pop up in a sec. Diamond says, Corey, not sure if I told you, but I can't find you on Google for real. As in like my channel or me as a person? Because I'm hidden. Well, kind of. No way. House says after the Facebook group. So remember, if you haven't been on you know, the subreddits or anything, people say if they shut down Reddit, the apes are going to Gangnam Style, and that's where they're going to talk. They're going to talk on Gangnam Style, and that's where they're going to comment. That's where, you know, that's going to be their new comment distro. And so Hal says after the Facebook group got disbanded, people raided and flooded Gangnam Style on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Well, here's the deal. They knew where to go. Okay, always have a plan. If you guys are separated, anything like that, always have an emergency plan. Heaven forbid, you know, house were to catch fire, some emergency were to happen. Always have a plan, by the way. And you know what? These guys knew the plan, and they executed. So you know what? It's very, very funny, but you know, that's pretty cool. That's the reason for shutting it down. I would love to know that, honestly. Anyone know how Trey's meet and greet went today? Actually, I'm not sure. Man, that would be pretty cool. That's a good point. You know, but the question is, right? Trevor getting hit hard with bots. Courtney, what is up, Courtney? Courtney says Robinhood will freeze it hold one. Oh, freeze it holds 113 of my AMC. The rest is in Fidelity. I'm waiting to come out of the negative to sell and rebuy in Fidelity. I don't think the transfer will go through in time. Dang, that's crazy, Courtney. Why are they not letting go of your shares? Yeah, he said it. So early next week is the T plus 21 and T plus 35. Right. You done did it, Corey. You gonna learn today. Paul says, hey dude, hope you're doing good. Doing fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing well as well. Did you buy the crypto dip or are you all in on the stocks? Paul, yeah, I did talk about this a little earlier. I'm all in on the stocks. If I would have 1,000,000% bought the dip if I had a penny that I could have put towards it, but I didn't. It's all I'm actually all in. Ridiculously. Corey is a ninja. Thank you, Hal. Synthetic Corey. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. Harry says, but the problem with what I explain is the FTDs. When the FTDs land, we get the spike in price. Go back to October 2020, and you'll see the spike pattern chart. Okay, here we go. Diamond, what the heck just happened? Diamond, stop blocking, or I will fire you, dude. Okay, I got hacked. I've been hacked. What the freak just happened? Lee, was that you? Is that Lee? How the heck? Is that me? Is this me? I'm so confused. Lee, is this you? Who the heck? I don't know what just happened. I'm confused. Is it a buy? Space period. Oh, okay, it's not me. Ooh, I got scared. Okay. I typed in one of your videos on Google and you came up on the list. Okay. The Tokenist has an article stating a massive regulatory change may soon be implemented that would kick many short sellers out of the game. Pretty dope. Yeah, you know, I heard people talking about that, the Tokenist. Now, I don't know anything about the actual, you know, that the Tokenist itself, but you know, here's the deal. I love a positive article on for the squeeze is what I'll say. Diamond says, Corey, we can meet after the squeeze. We'll take our private jets. You know, even after, I mean, here's the deal. I don't know if I would ever get a private. Well, I guess, you know, how rich could I get? But I don't know if I'd ever have a private jet. I would love to have a private jet. You know what? Private jets it is. I'm in. I'll take two. One to drop me off and one to pick me up. Corey, that's not very efficient. Sorry, I can't hear you over all this money. Man Answers says, can you give what is the up? I thought he's saying, what's up, man? No, what is the up and downside of Robinhood? Okay, great question. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you, okay? Not a shill, but I'm going to be honest with you. So, what is the worst case scenario for AMC? In my opinion, the worst case possible scenario for AMC is the squeeze doesn't happen. Somehow they get out of it. They weasel their way out of it magically, or so that doesn't happen. And then, but even if that does, even if that happens, they weasel their way out somehow. I think that this stock is still gonna run, right? I think it's still gonna go. you know, I think it's still going to go up. In my personal opinion, my personal guess, I think it's still going to run 20, 30 bucks easy, right? Because think about the momentum, think about how people want to go to the movies, yada, yada, yada. So yes, people want to go see. And so that's what I think what'll happen. And then what is the up and down side of Robinhood? Upside, you know, their platform is easy to use. close one. Upside, look, their platform is easy to use. I do like it. Realistically, here's the deal. They've seen what happens whenever they halt trading, right? They block trading. Everyone left. It's probably ruined their business pretty significantly, very significantly. We'll see if they even IPO anymore, right? But it's probably ruined their business pretty badly. Now, if they did so now with that happening, right? So with them halting trading, yada yada yada. Now the question is, will they do it again? So they might not do it again. You know, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be a-okay in Robinhood, right? But I'm just not, you know, not willing to risk it. Downsides is basically everything. They sell your information directly to Citadel. Like that, they said that in a congressional hearing. In case you didn't watch it, they're one of their biggest clients, 50% of their business, I think it is. They have trickery. You know, who knows if they're going to halt trading? Who knows if if you're trading crypto in there, you don't own the crypto. From my understanding, also if you're on, they can just do so much. They have total control of your account. I think people have said that they read things in their terms of service that they can just liquidate you whenever they want. Like, just weird stuff. Realistically, are they going to do that? Probably not. I mean, it's possible. They're well within their rights, allegedly, if all that is true. So I just be very careful. You know, for me personally, is it worth it to be in there? Is it worth it to be in there and that's that. I really hope they can recover. I hope like Vlad says, look, here's what happened. You know, they threatened me or my life or something like that, and so I had to do what they said. You know, they've been since dealt with, taken care of. You know, please come back and trade with me, and we updated the platform, and we'll never do this again. And we're actually we're working directly with Fidelity or something. But, you know, something like that. If they had some kind of reform, I would love to go back to Robinhood. Well, about this. So sorry about my 10-minute long rant per usual. Okay, so I'm running low on dang time here. Let me bait donation. I know I got baited. So let me check one last thing, because Hal's been trying to do this literally for probably an hour now. Okay, so Hal says top right, non-ATS. Okay, so click OTC non-ATS. OTC non-ATS issue data. OTC not. Okay, here we go. And now what am I looking for on here? If this loads. HTTP failure response. Unknown URL. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Let's try refresh. That's interesting. Let's see. Charlie says, Corey, thank me very much. Thank you very much, Charlie. Marcelo followed on Facebook. Thank you so much. Here we go. AMC. Dude, what? I followed your instructions, how? Click OTC non-ATS issue data. Boom. then click monthly, then search AMC after. Hey, okay, details. Okay, so we have this, and we see these, the dark pools. Yes, we know about the dark pools. They hate me. They hate us because they ain't us. Citadel shorting URLs. Okay, so I'm here. So we have looked at this, right? And we've seen this this information. We know about these dark pools. I wonder if we have the original data. I wonder if we can go to Reddit and we can look at. I'll open this in a new tab. I would love to find the original data that we had seen just to compare it to right now. But how is there something? Yeah, I'm on monthly now. Yeah. What you got? What you got? Man, the lag for the stream is pretty crazy, and then I wait even longer. It's funny because I'm literally watching Hal scream monthly. Let's see. Lee says, "Can you just show me the money already? My family needs their first real vacation. Me and the kids have never seen the ocean." Dang, Lee, that's crazy. Yeah. See, I grew up in Florida, so you know it's funny. It's just funny what people take for granted. Like me growing up in Florida, like I'm in the train here. I'll leave this up for you. How? It's so funny that like me growing up in Florida, you know, we just take it in. Oh, in the train. Oh my gosh. All this for how? We'll look at this later, buddy. Oh gosh, my resolution's going out. But anyways, really quick. So yeah, you know, like I grew up in Florida. I guess, I don't know, the ocean wasn't in, you know, Orlando or whatever. You go to Daytona Beach or whatever, the ocean is not clear. It's not like how you would think, like a Hawaii beach, I would imagine, or something like that, super clear water. So, you know, I always went to Disney and stuff. Very privileged, I guess. I don't know, like, because school trips even were to Disney, you know. And yeah, so I don't know, but now that I live in Texas, you know, going back, you know, I appreciate it a lot more now. Okay, last thing I'm gonna read before I head out. Let's see. Smooth Beat says federal class action lawsuit filed against 35 institutional defendants, including Citadel, Melvin Capital, and Robinhood. Yeah. I did hear about that, so we'll see how that unfolds. I think it's going to take a long time, probably, but we shall see. But all right, guys, I am going to start wrapping up, heading out. I stayed a little bit extra trying to get Hal, but Hal got to go on the train, so that is unfortunate. We'll have to see. Oh, Marissa's trying to move to Florida. Marissa, you know, hope prints for you, my friend. I know you're heavily invested in these stocks, and you know, I'd love to talk to you about your story. If you want to send me a message on in the Discord, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, but other than that, you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.